KT Spirit One, tambourines and elephants a playing in the band. Blah blah blah. Won't you take a ride on a flying spoon? Doo doo doo. Oh, welcome aboard, everyone. I see Lewis and Clark, and which probably means Rebecca's here. Yeah, okay, he had a nice Valentine's with her today. Cool. Grand Marais is here. KT Spirit One. I've seen a few others. I'd have to scroll up. But happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Carl's here. Welcome aboard. Carol Walters is here, and that looks like she was first. So, yeah, I am leaning in, trying to see everything, and there's a pop up. It's real hard to see because the sun is right in my eyes. Go figure. But it's roughly 74 where I'm sitting right now. The breeze has died down, so it's nice and toasty. I'm loving it. Yes, I have my short shorts on. No, I'm not going to prove it. But yes, I even have them rolled up a little bit. Got to get the upper legs a little more tan or even burned. It's okay. I did a little bit of exploring today. I went to I went to the nearest gas station, which was basically between here and Yuma. And, I wasn't desperate, but I thought, oh, I'll just, it's the closest place. And I got there and I looked at the sign and I thought, no, that can't be right. But I went in and I got a cup of coffee and a candy bar and I just kind of looking the place over. Yeah, the price was right on the sign out by the road. I said, I'm glad I've got enough gas to get to Yuma. In Yuma, I paid $3.09 at the Circle K. A little higher than I've been used to, but I'm okay. The highest I've paid down here was $3.99, and that was about 50 miles to the east of Yuma. And basically, they got you because there's no other gas station around for 50-mile radius. So, you end up getting gas there. Lucky Dog, welcome aboard. George Ann, welcome aboard. Lily, yay, glad you're here. Now I can talk about you because you're here. I can't see my cursor. All right, there it is. Michelle's having dinner already. Welcome aboard. Anyway, so when I realized that gas was $5.79 in California, I said, I'm going to be a smart Californian and I'm going to drive to Arizona to get my gas. It was only another 7 miles. Then, I got gas and a couple other things, water. Anyways, I decided that I wouldn't use GPS. I'd just go west out of Yuma. Well, that didn't work out so well. I ran into this fence, a big one. Well, almost. I was within a quarter mile of the fence. I thought, should I get out and walk over to it? But and I said, no, I got to get back here because of the live stream. Got to start screwing around. I did find another place where I took a short hike, and I'm probably going to spend some more time there tomorrow or the next day, which would be Thursday or Friday, unless something happens where the jobs pop up. I've changed my address here to Yuma. I did that a couple days ago. And so far, nothing has popped up, but I just keep checking it. All of a sudden, they'll show up. There's jobs available in Tucson right now, but I'm 220 miles away from them. So I'm not going to do those. I don't know why, but I think it takes ShiftSmart a little while to catch up to say, oh, he's not anywhere near here. Let's give him these jobs over here. I don't know. That's the way it seems to work. Um, clean my camera lens. What, are you blurry? Is the sunshine, or not the sunshine? It doesn't look dirty. Are you talking about my other camera? Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. Louis says, bonjour, Nancy. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, I'm glad I can get, I might have a pad. Let me look. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I got fresh lens wipe here. Fondue restaurant 3 hours ago. Cool. You know, I've never been to a fondue restaurant. I mean, I've seen them advertised. I know what they're kind of about, but never actually went to one. Okay, how is that, Georgianne? Is that much better, I hope? Actually, I think it is. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. So I can't hardly see anything because of the sun. Come on, Lily. I'll celebrate you from a distance. With you from a distance. Whichever. Thank you, Georgianne. At least I'm not turning it towards the sun. Daisy Dukes. Yeah, I'm wearing my daisies. You got 4 women to walk with. Senior. Oh, your senior center's getting bigger. Thank you, Lily. Ah, Michigan Carol, welcome aboard. All right, let's see. So, you all know today is the letter O. Bah humbug. All right, Lily. Here, I thought you'd think it was quite a romantic video I put out today about collapsing the damn toilet. I can't stop laughing about it. Oh my goodness. Well, Grand Marais, you should do it. Your word is off putting. Putting. All right. Got the chips. I got them all color coordinated now. Linda Barker, I got yours. Now if I can reach the pot. There. And I need to drink water. I am staying hydrated. I just a little while ago put drops in my eyes and sprayed my nose with that stuff. The humidity this morning was 55%. It's now 20% and dropping. So it's getting dry. Started with me walking around the parking lot alone. Then one by one, I'm picking up more walkers to the nearby church and back. That's cute. Michigan Carol wants to get in with the letter O. Okay. And Lewis's word is off-roading. Now, let me put the pop in the shade. The coffee is still out in the open. And let's see, move the chips a little closer to me. Michigan Carol is over here, I believe. Almost. I know you're in this pile over here. Yep, there you are. I found you. And then I got to find Lewis. And I think he's over here in the white chips. Pretty sure. Yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is yours. I don't know why. I was thinking Phil. No, Lewis. Grand Marais is in with Obsessed. Let me put those white chips back. Grand Marais is down here. A green chip. Gotcha, Troy. Linda's in with Outcropping, I think. Yeah, I already put her in. Nancy Drew is in with Obvious. It's so obvious, Nancy. Oh, Raven, BJ, Nancy Drew. Boom, you were in. Use the outhouse. Good one, Gord. Let's see. Got Lily's chip. Where is Gord's? Might as well put that one there. Diane Phoenix, Kobe. Loves you, Gypsy Vanilla. Time for exploring. Where in the heck is... Looking for your chip. There's Phil's. Did I put yours in a special spot? I don't think so. George Ann's. Kyle's. James Catney's. Where the heck is Gord's? Do I gotta make one? Could have swore I saw it earlier. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these from the way back. I don't want that one. So, take a new chip. And maybe that's where you are. I try to make sure I use the older chips first. You're kidding me. There you are. Second to the last one. Okay, Gord, you are in. Now, what have I missed? Probably a bunch of people. Oh. This Canadian scrapper just keeps popping up in my way. Oh. Multiples. Uh-oh. I'm missing something. Something about multiple orgasms. Uh-oh. Carol's in with Oliver. You can't put up your word, you can't repeat it. Lily's in with Possum. I like it. The O is silent. Okay, now I gotta find Georgianne's, which is in this pile over here. No, it's right here in front of me. Georgianne is in. Carl is in without. I think I got you in, Sue. Pretty sure. Let me double check. No, I don't. I got to put you in. Here it is. Sue, lucky dog. And then Carl's, which is right here. Whoops. He just fell on the ground, but I'll get it in a minute. And then Carol, Michigan Carol. Those are good ones. Let's see if I can find your. Excuse me. Well, now, did I already put you in? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. All right. So maybe I'm close to caught up. Okay, Possum. And I got Georgianne's. Welcome aboard, Brene. Oh, now I see what this multiple thing is about. Oh, you guys. Multiple times. Hey, if I can provide more than one, I'm happy. Yeah, the chicks are frisky tonight. They must have got into the whiskey. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely in. Okay, Bernays in with Odyssey. All right. And by the way, a report on the girlfriend's arm. It's doing good. We got another 5 days to get the cast off. Okay. Yeah, our prayers are being answered there, Lewis. And Rebecca, if you're listening in, howdy. Welcome aboard. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's see here. Michigan Carol's got organism, organization, and opposite. So just say it 3 times. Oh, is it like Beetlejuice then? You say it 3 times and it happens? Try that next time you're in bed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got you, Carol. Let me double check. You're right here. There. You're in. Oh my goodness. So my plans for the next 2 days are some more exploring. As said, unless something comes up on Shift Smart. And if things do start happening on Shift Smart, I'm probably going to move back into Arizona, probably around the lake over there. Maddie Van Halen is over there. and Amanda Adventures with Amanda, whatever it's called, her channel. They're both there at Mitri Lake. And I really like that campground. So, being by the water is kind of nice. And now that our weather is getting a little warmer here, it's supposed to be in the 70s for the next week. So maybe it won't be quite as intense sunshine like it is here, which I love. Don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking Mitri Lake would be closer of a commute back and forth into Yuma. It's just a thought. Now, if I don't get anything, let's say by Tuesday, guess what? I'm going to start moving up towards Blythe, and I'll probably take 95 up to Quartzsite, whatever. Or, depending, if I have enough gas, I can take the California side. I can't remember the road number. Might be 172, I'm not sure. But I could take it on this side. Yeah, I met some really good people, Lily. The Super Bowl. People around here think the Super Bowl is a large pot pipe. I certainly didn't get to watch it, but I heard KC won, which had I been watching, I would have been rooting for them. Anyways, Nodge, you just need an old word. No, Nodge don't need an old word. We can put him in right now. There. There was extra words. First time ever, Michigan Carol. It's a football game. Okay. I don't know. I might have to explain it to some of these people out here. And yes, I'm convinced that yesterday morning, oh my God, a shooting. Anyways, a puppy bowl. That's cute. I hear you, Brene. Anyway, that's sad about somebody being killed. That's horrible. 10 to 15 injured. Where in the hell was that? Was it in Kansas City? Gracie, welcome aboard. Let me get your chip. Oh, because other people have, Carol Walters put in a bunch. So we'll use one of hers. So you are in the pot. So it was in KC. Yeah, okay, I got you in, Nodge. But now we can put somebody else in too. That might come aboard. Is William still at work? We're missing some people, in my opinion. Let me make this a little more official for Nodge. There. I'll take the other one out that I threw one in there that is yours, but it just didn't look right. So there. Now I got a better one in there that's easier to read. Ouch. 2 arrested. Okay. Why would... So was it terrorism or... Well, okay, some nut job just decides to go shoot people. It's not terrorism. Well, okay, so it's not terrorism coming from a specific group, but it's still terrorism. Can you imagine the other people that survived it, but how terrified they must have been. Good grief. Hey, welcome aboard, Edward. I've got your chip right up on top. I'll put you in. Because other people have made up words already. Brene put in one extra, and Carol Walters put in 2 or 3 extra. Be before it gets in the hundreds. Okay, we'll do that, Brene. Yeah, mental health. Yeah, that's just horrible. All right, it looks like we've slowed down, but I know Sue and everybody will keep an eye on things. We're at, basically got another half hour to put it in words. Well, we're going to start reading from the book after the Chief's Parade. Jeez. Evil out there, yeah. Okay. Our very first O word, because we never did get around to reading the book last week. There's too much happening because of Ironwood, and we just chit-chatted a whole lot. Our first word is oats, O-A-T-S. Yes, it is too common, Nancy. It's like, what, is this popular now? Okay, why do we say that a youth who's acting the gay young blade, really, is feeling his oats or sowing his wild oats? Hey, this might be about me. No, I said showing a live oak, not sowing live oats. People hear things. Oatmeal. Okay, it's because feeding oats to a horse makes him lively. Maybe that's what everybody's doing tonight, Lily. Maybe they got the whiskey that was has some oats in it. Fermented oats whiskey makes them frisky. When a horse begins to prance around, he's feeling his oats. And when he finds wild oats in the pasture and eats them, and then feeling these oats, starts gadding about, he will literally as well as figuratively sow his wild oats. Then he finds out he's a gelding. Huh? All right. Oil. Oil. Oh, I feel them, but doesn't do me any good. Okay. Brene's throwing out 2 more words, so somebody can have it. Yeah, so we got three spare words at least for people coming in. Oil on troubled waters. What is the reason we speak of pacifying someone as pouring oil on troubled waters? I thought it was a bridge. Like a bridge over troubled waters. Oatmeal butterscotch cookies. Okay. Oatmeal butterscotch? Now, I've had plenty of oatmeal cookies, but never with butterscotch. It sounds pretty dang good. Now, I just got another word. We got 4 extra O words now. All right. Pouring oil on troubled waters. It's a scientific fact that oil poured on a rough sea will lessen the waves. Never knew that. Benjamin Franklin, on hearing this biblical phrase repeated, decided to test its literal truth. He poured oil on the ocean and found the waves were considerably reduced. I'm not buying that. I'm going to have to make a wave tank and change the oil in the truck. All right. Where did we get the expression okay? Okay. Blind views. Will he crush it in the new cramper? He must be talking about Tater. All right. Where did we get the expression? Okay. From the presidential election of 1840, the Democratic candidate Martin Van Buren was nicknamed the Wizard of Kinderhook after old Kinderhook, the Hudson Valley village in which he had been born. In reference to this village and Van Buren's nickname, one of the Democratic groups formed to support him in New York City called itself the Democratic OK Club. Other supporters of Van Buren in New York picked up the term OK as a sort of slogan, and Democratic rowdies used it as their war cry in their attempts to break up meetings of Whigs. The phrase caught on generally and soon established itself as synonymous with the feeling of the original club members that they and their candidates were all right. Okay. Making a word that starts with the letter O. Okay. Oh, Sarasota Tim. All right. Now, I'm not going to do it at Camp Lake. That would be, I'd probably be extra, they'd probably hang me. I'm in too much trouble around there already. Yes, the township has been there, visited my nephew. Okay, on the carpet. How did on the carpet come to mean a reprimand? Originally, only the boss's office had a carpet. The other offices did not. So to be called on the carpet was to be called into the boss's office. And this usually meant a reprimand. Okay. That makes sense. Orbit. So now we got 5 more words. You say okay when you're not really listening to someone. Okay, I'll listen for that when I'm talking to you. Okay? Oh, I just usually say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Or grunt. That's grunt. All right, on the cuff. Why do we say that something purchased and charged is put on the cuff? Because it was once the custom of waiters in public houses to keep a record of what was ordered on the cuffs of their shirts. For this reason, a diner who wished to have his meal charged would jocularly suggest that the amount due be put on the cuff also. Okay, kind of cute. On the level. Where did we get the expression on the level? The term originated in Freemasonry. Now I know. This one's true. The level is an emblem of that organization, as is the square. And the Masons first used on the level as well as on the square to refer to other Masons. And that's not a very good description, but it is meaning as to how Masons meet on the level or on the square. We don't say that. Oh, thank you, Nodge. Mumsy says on the cuff to call me all of the time. Really? Who is Mumsy? Your mom? Huh. So she doesn't want to pay the bill. She wants you to pay it. Got another one, and it's a big one. Opportunity. I like that. Now we have 6 words for people coming in. All right. On the spot. Why do we say that a man murdered by gangsters, was put on the spot. The spot referred to as a prearranged place for the murder, and the surest way to get the victim there is to put him there. Okay. On tick, T-I-C-K. I'm not talking about tickets, I don't think. Speaking of that, is Nate on after me? Does anybody know? We'll do a raid. KT Spirit read a book with details from medieval times about how they leveled and squared buildings. It is, I think I know, I may not know the exact book that you read, but I've heard of it. Just busy doing. All right, keep popping in, Spectrum Plus. In the 17th century, ticket was a standard term for a due bill or a written acknowledgement of a debt. On tick, therefore, means on the ticket, that is, by promissory note rather than by cash. Okay. Anyways, Edward, I did manage to watch part of one of your live stream videos, and then I'm going to go back in probably tonight or in the morning and try to catch up with the several videos that you have. So just so you know. And I did subscribe. A cooking stream? Okay. You don't think he's on? Okay. Well, we'll double check as we get closer to the end of the evening. But maybe they're out celebrating Valentine's Day, which they should be. Which we all should be. Seems like Lewis is the only one that took advantage of what day it is. Him and Rebecca. So, ordeal is our next word. Where does the word ordeal come from? From the Old English word adalium, meaning to deal out. From this idea of giving to each his share, ordeal came to mean judgment. It was once the custom to try a man by subjecting him to torture, in the belief that God would defend the right, even by a miracle. This form of judgment by torture was called an ordeal, hence the present meaning of the word. Was that what I was going through this morning? An ordeal with the toilet collapsing on me? I'm still laughing about that. Oh my goodness. All right. Ostracize. Why do we say a person who's kept out of a group is ostracized? The word comes from the Greek ostrakon, meaning a tile. It was the custom in ancient Greece to send into exile for 5 or 10 years a person whose power or influence was considered dangerous to the state. This decree of banishment was effected by taking a vote on the question, and the voting was done with tiles on which the person's name was written. Interesting. Blue Oyster Cult. Ignore me. Boy, I'm trying to think. What song? I probably know a Blue Oyster Cult song, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Don't Fear the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the Reaper. We'll be able to fly. Okay. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this. You're ostracized. That's cute. You know, on the way here Forget where I saw it. Somewhere between Yuma and Tucson. Forget what city. It wasn't Dateland, which that was a drag. I asked the gal for a date. She said they were fresh out. She said maybe a fig. I said, yeah, go figure. We only have 2 words left. Can you believe it? Ostracize, smear campaign. That is good. Okay, next is Ouija board. And by the way, there's only 2 words left in the book. Then we're going to start P's next Wednesday. So, Ouija board. How did the Ouija board get that name? Ouija means yes, yes. The name is a compound of the French oui and the German ja. It no doubt is derived from the fact that the Ouija board agrees with its operators. It is a mechanical yes man. I touched one once and I will not do it again. I don't have a very good feeling about Ouija boards. I think there's better ways to speak with the spirits than through that medium, so to speak. Villanova and Triumph. Oh yeah, because we're not all there. That's true. And that's an extra word for us, Ouija. All right, ovation. Where did we get the word ovation as the name for a triumphant acclaim? There you go, Lewis. I totally agree with you. I believe a lot of things, but somehow I also believe that the Ouija board is somehow from the evil side. I could be wrong, but something about it just gives me the creeps. All right, ovation. Where did we get the word ovation as a name for a triumphant acclaim? From the Romans, but the Roman ovation was only a second-class celebration for a lesser triumph, a battle won without bloodshed or a victory over slaves. The honored citizen did not appear in a chariot, but only on a horse or on foot. Huh. See, now I thought an ovation was when somebody did a super good job, like a great song, and you get an ovation. You know, people want you to do it again or sing another song. But okay, well, we'll go with this. All right. Don't pop your P's yet. That's what we'll be doing next Wednesday is the letter P. Not too many old words. Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, we did. We came up with way more. Way more. Don't test the spirits. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so in about 15 minutes, yeah, clapping. Well, we do clap during an ovation or even a standing ovation, and then if we clap long enough, usually the performers come out from behind the curtain. Maybe they'll do something else, but they'll at least come out and take another bow. Every Wednesday is CJ's night at church, but don't worry, he still's preaching. Well, good. He's probably using me as an evil example. Ostentatious. I like that one, lucky dog. Okay is your word. I agree. Your okay is already in. Because somehow I think I put you in with other O's. So now we're just kind of waiting on people to drift in and we can throw their chip in. Well, now we got like 7 extra O words, maybe 8. We got Michigan Carol with Ovally or Ovaltine. And Sue's got Occam's razor. Kyle just came in with octopus. So now we got still have 8 extra words. You're in, Kyle. Mobang, welcome aboard. You don't have to come up with an O word um, because there's been a bunch. But let me find your chip. Mobang is in. His chip was next to Bree's. Where is Bree? Oh, it's Valentine's. Her hubby probably took her out. And the orchestra plays on. Another one. Awesome. So, Tim, I'm in California now, but probably not near you. I'm closer to Yuma than anything else. I'm about 25 miles west of Yuma in California. I am at Van Aid, AIDE, although I have not, I put it out there that I could help and nobody's asked me to help. And I think it's kind of winding down. I've only met one person out here. But then I'm kind of parked off by myself, and that's okay. I've been busy doing a few things on the camper, doing a few things on the truck, been doing a little bit of exploring, and yada, yada, yada. But I did find a place where I can access Imperial Dunes without having to pay for it. Although it would probably be just, you're in Illinois. Well, there's a song about Illinois. Just got home from Illinois. Lock the front door, oh boy. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Listening, or what is that? An antique Victrola. Listening to Buck Owens. I can't remember all the words. So, anyways, yeah, I found a place to go at least day hikes at Empire Dunes, and it's pretty cool out there. Van Aid is they've had it for like 3 years. If let's say you've got a van and you're maybe not quite so handy, let's say, come out here and people will help you do an easy build. Mobang would fit right in here, easy peasy. Show them how to do it. Da da da. Uberon. Not till spring, Kyle. Well, I think they're selling Uberon year round now. Bonjour, a wee wee. Cute. French class. Okay, nothing wrong with that. My late daughter, she taught French in high school. That's the one that passed away last year. She was the French teacher at Byron Center High School. Yeah. I hardly know any French. I know more Spanish, although knowing Spanish, you can, there's a lot of the conjunction. How you say that, I don't know. But, the romantic languages are French, Spanish, Latin. What else? Then the more, what do they call them? The gruffer languages are German, English. I don't know if they throw Scandinavia in with the rougher languages. I'm not sure. Go to Pilot Mountain. I've seen the sign or seen it. I think I saw it on my atlas. So it's a possibility. Oranges. We got so many. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'd say she's pretty fine. Orangutans. That's a good one, KT. Okay, we got about 10 more minutes and we're going to do like William says, shake and bake. All right. Overheated. We've got more old words now than we'll ever need. And I'm not overheated. I'm happy. It's perfect. A little while ago, I was sweating a little bit under my boobs. But it felt good. Yeah, como esta means how are you? There's I think there's a slang way to say it too. In fact, maybe that's what you did. I think como está ustedes is proper. But if you can just say como está, and that's fine. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm afraid you're right, Kyle. I'll sing the El Paso song or Rosa's Cantina. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Yeah. How's your pasta? Yes. Nancy says she's doing good. Mental competency test a while back while in the hospital. Just asked to name all the animals I could in 2 minutes. I just started with A and went to Z. Blew their minds. Cute. You had to look how to spell it. Ustedes is a proper way to say, yes, you guys. Correct. I do remember that. And it's been, what, 52, 53 years since I took Spanish. I also took German in the same year. I took 2 years of Spanish and 2 years of German in high school. Can I speak either one of them fluently? No. I'm pretty good at understanding German and not so bad at understanding Spanish if they slow down. And French, to me, like when Izzy Straightheart, when she just starts yakking away in French, she could be telling me to kiss her ass and go to hell, and I would just sit there and go, I love you too. It just sounds so beautiful. Mentally competent. Basics, working on the hard words, yeah. And then I think they've gotten better with some of the programs that you can get online or applications where it's not quite so robotic or AI. However, AI is getting to the point where they still could be fooling us. But I would just as soon learn Spanish from a person who is Spanish. You're a nutcracker. It's a good thing we got old words for you, William. Here you are. You are in. We got like 10 extra old words tonight already. Babble. Yes, that was one of them I was thinking. An Irish hat. That's green. It's just a do-rag. I did have the Greek sailor's hat on, but it was actually a little bit on the warmer side. So I had both on for a while. But I decided I only needed the Thought we were missing a ticket, but it's there. Yeah, bandana, do-rag, whatever you want to talk. You can speak to us in Spanish, Renee. Doesn't mean we'll answer you. Yeah, real life learning. That's true. So what's bandana in Spanish, Renee? Written Latin better and spoken German better. Yeah? Well, no, let me rephrase that. Yeah? Time for you to buy a watch, Nudge. It is 3:56. Okay, you learned English 3 years in Vietnam. Came here and don't understand a damn thing what you say. That's why you're always so quiet, Mobang. We love you. Oh, man. My element there in the desert. Yes. Yes, I am tickled. I can't ask for any better. You know, other than maybe higher humidity, but I did use the nasal spray to hydrate my nose, and I did put drops in my eyes to hydrate my eyes. The humidity is about 20%, according to AccuWeather. 21. What? Are you talking about that thing in Kansas City? Has that gotten out of hand more? Good grief, Georgianne. Panula. Penulio means bandana. Okay. William says it's shake and bake, and he's correct. It's not time yet. Yeah, where is this, Georgianne? Are we talking Kansas City and now the death toll is increased? Good grief. So Spanish for bandana is bandana. Thank you, Brene. Shake and bake time. I think I got everybody in. Kansas City. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so sad. Yes. Lewis, that is one of my best. I don't know if you can still get the deals on them. Up in Michigan, you could buy 2 little Bueno bars for like $2.59. But if you look, for $3.09, you could buy the double pack. I was buying the double packs all the time. You're saving $2. And now you can get them by the bag full, and they are good. I love them. They remind me a little bit of, what's that one? It's been around forever. Dove. You know, it's caramel and milky caramel. It's good. And chocolate, of course. Original, have an ingredient label. It should. My goodness. All right, I have a chip in my hand. I don't know what color it is. Oh, looks like it's red. And there's nothing written on the backside. So whose is it? It's that mystery lady, the one that solves all of our mysteries for us. It's Nancy Drew. Congratulations, Nancy. All right, I'm going to put those chips down a minute. And I'm going to put these chips off to the side right there, because we'll probably be using them again when we get to making sentences. So, put this on the ground. I've got the cash word. This is a $5 cash word, Nancy. So you didn't luck out and get to play the $10 one, but you never know. And do I have a coin? Probably not. Let's see. Chip is too big. Let me find a coin. Be right back. All right. An eye full of unseeable. Hey, I've got underwear on. Alcohol doesn't label ingredients. I know from food allergy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Dirty Minds. Is that the game? Southwest Animation. Working with him to create animated short stories. You know, another person that, if you can get a hold of him, he might answer you, is Uncle Lisa Productions. He has done animated cartoons, and that's how we all met him. He only comes around once in a while. He's from Finland. He's excellent with the animation stuff. In fact, he made a movie. It starred BB3. I think Mel and Nettie were in it. Their voices, and Nomadic Hippie, and a couple other people were in this movie that he made. It was all characters. And that one was called The Best Western Ever. It's very cute. It's very cute. Very well done. And then another one that he made using a different program, I believe. I'm actually in it. And that was prior to The Best Western. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. It was a real dark story. I mean, everybody but me and Little John, which is my pet whale. I mean, everybody ended up dead. A good church came and could away my work. I mean, Carol, they're broadcasting me at their church meeting. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not really dirty. It's how dirty your mind is. You know? It's how to weed out your parishioners. Pictionary. Yeah. Oppressor, ogre, offensive. We're still guessing words. No, we're already in. I just drew for the winning words, winning person for the first scratch off is Nancy Drew. And if I stop yakking long enough, I will scratch her winning ticket. And then we'll start doing sentences here in a few minutes. All right. And here we go. The first letter is an O. There's an O in row and two O's in lagoon. Console has an O, and so does, what in the world is that word? Impromptu. Youthful has an O. Royal also has an O. Town. 4. And let's see, we got 5 bonus words down here. Only one of them has an O, and it's monkey. You don't monkey with another monkey's monkey. Just remember that. All right, now. V is our next letter. Second letter. Okay, there's a V in valet. There's a V in device. There's a V. Nope, no more V's. Third letter. Had some other good ones. We'll save them up, Lily. Maybe in another year and a half, we'll use them. I don't think you could get a career in it. I hear you, Edward. I have tried, and I stink at it. I think I need the right program. Anyway, onions. You guys are still doing the old words. Okay, our third letter is S. Why? I'm not seeing any S's up there. There are no S's whatsoever. That's unusual. Don't see any S's. Okay, letter number 4 is a W. There's a W in row. A new and town. And that looks to be all the W's. Okay, letter number 5. And after this letter, we're going to choose a couple words off this ticket. So D, we're looking for D. Appendix and reduce. Ledger. Device. That's a bonus word. It looks like all the D's. So we're going to pick 2 words. One of them is regal, R-E-G-A-L. And the next word is going to be appendix, A-P-P-E-N-D-I-X. So 2 words are, Linda, if you want to type them out and I'll throw them up on the screen. Okay, Lily, we miss you already. Please try to have a happy Valentine's. Know that I miss you. All right. Have a great evening. Adios. All right. We'll see you next week. Yeah, you just got to keep practicing from what I've heard, especially with editing. And I don't have the patience. So what you see is what you get. So we got regal and appendix as our 2 words to put up on the screen. Make a sentence, and your chip will go back in the pot for the next drawing, which will be for, it's a $5 cash word. Where is it? Or not cash word. It's $5 something that I seem to have lost. It's got to be here somewhere. Did it blow off the table? Yes, it did. When we get to it, we'll pick it up. Oh, wow. This is on one of those single-wheeled skateboards. He's cruising right along. It's a gravel road. Regal and appendix. Okay, Louis. We'll miss you. Yeah, don't forget to bye to Rebecca. Okay, there's your 2 words. Make a sentence. And I'll go back to scratching the ticket. Okay, letter number 6 is a K. Beak. Monkey. All right. Next we have Q. I don't recall seeing any Q's. Nope. There is no Q's. No Q's, no S's. H. Youthful has an H. Brunch. And I think that's it for the H's. That is amazing. I don't know if I could probably balance one of those. And I'm guessing it's battery powered. Wonder what they cost. Probably a lot. Next letter is U. I'm going to Regal Theater to see Star Wars again. You got to use appendix. There, like William did. Went to the liquor store for medicine. That's good. Ha! Where's Williams? That's cute. There's Grand Marais. Where is Williams? It's got to be this one. Yep, you're in. So nods, you gotta somehow get the appendix word in the same sentence. Okay, Lucky Dog's got a sentence and I missed it, but I got her thing. Her chip. I said I did. Where is it? Ah, hang on. They're just out of reach. There. You're in, Sue. Oh, did he have a previous word? Okay. Then I gotta find Nodge's thing. There's Gracie's. There's Edwards. Where is Nodge? Right here. Nope, that's not it. Where did Nodge's go? That's weird. I know it's not already in there. All right. Let's fix this problem. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll get the other poker chips out and get some paint and make these a lot better. Okay, Nodge is in. The King's Appendix may be Regal, but it still needs to come out. Cute. Oh, Edward's in. Oh, good one, Edward. Appendix verse. All right. I am kind of sort of caught up. Keep scratching. Looking for U's. There's a U in reduce and console, youthful and impromptu, tug, and youthful has 2 U's. How about that? Brunch, I think that's it for U's. Okay, letter number 10, I'm going to be giving out a third word here in a minute. Beak has a B. And became, brunch. That's it for the B's. So let's pick our next word, which is going to be became. B-E-C-A-M-E, became. The regal appendix is at the end of the King's book. That's cute. Where is KT Spirits? I don't know. So I'm just going to quick make one because it's faster than searching for right now. There, you're in, KT. And Linda's got the three words. So now, for those of you who aren't in yet, if you're in, you don't have to make another sentence or anything like that, but you can if you want. But the three words are back up on the board there. Any two or all three make a sentence. The Regal Beagle became the cool place to hang out after Jack had his appendix removed on Three's company. That is actually a historical fact. Good one, Sue. Wow. I like that show. Especially with Don Knotts. He was excellent. The look on his face when certain things would happen around that. Captain Jack became more regal with the women when he found out his appendix. Great. Cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I have you in there? I think I do. Yeah, Sue's in there, William's in there. Oh, good one, Linda. You're in. She puts the words on the screen and makes sentences. What an amazing moderator. All right. Next, letter number 11 is M. Yeah, we still have 10 letters to go. So there's an M in, what is that word? Impromptu. There's two M's. Oh. Became has an M. Monkey has an M. And I think that's it. All right. Next is a Z. I don't recall seeing any Z's. And I still don't see any Z's. I see an X, but it's not a Z. Yes, Linda is awesome. And William's teasing me. You're just jealous. Everybody thinks I have a girl in every port. I must not be in port. Okay. An E. We're looking for an E. There's lots of those. There's an E in Regal. And Reduce has two E's. Beak has an E. Appendix has an E. Ripe. Anew. Ledger has two E's. Valet. Became has two E's. Device has two E's. These are bonus words, by the way. Entity has one, and monkey has one. So that's it for the E's. You're married and jealous. I hear you. It's a dream come true. Almost. Where was I? Oh, when we did karaoke at Ironwood. I told him I could recite the poem. I could recite both poems from the Moody Blues, Threshold of a Dream. All right, next letter is an I. When the white eagle of the north is flying overhead, and the browns, reds, and golds of autumn lie in the gutter, dead. Remember then that summer birds with wings of fire flaying come to witness spring's new hopes, born of leaves decaying. As new life shall come from death, love shall come at leisure, love and love of life, and giving without measure gives in return a wondrous yearning of a promise almost seen. Live hand in hand, and together we'll stand on the threshold of a dream. I'm in the desert, not in port. You're right, Linda. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Okay, did I do all the I's? No. Impromptu had an I, ripe has an I, tilt has an I, device has an I, entity has an I. I think that's it for I. Oh, console has an I. And I got to wet my whistle. Post that, yes. Well, thank you, Nodge. I love to sing. I did the first poem and sang the song at M23, but I did not get to do the final poetry that Graham Edge wrote for the end of the song. And that one, believe it or not, I have not totally memorized. Whistle has an I. But, you know, it has to do with the moon, cold-hearted orb that rules the night, and where is the ticket? I put it in there. There's the dime. Okay. The lament. That's correct. Removes the colors from our sight. Red is gray and yellow white. But we decide which is right and which is an illusion. All right. And there's more to it. Something about impassioned lovers wrestling as one. Our treasured home. We have a new member. Did I get pop-ups? Oh, okay, it's gone. Now what? I'll get to it in a minute. We got to do the letter G, and then we're going to put out the fourth and final word. Regal has a G. Lagoon has a G. Ledger and tug have G's. And I think that's it. So, our fourth and final word is tilt. T-I-L-T. As in, a great Spanish friend of mine was tilting at windmills. What was his name? Not Dr. Zhivago. Don, was it De La Mancha? Don Quixote de la Mancha, tilting at windmills. All right. Tilt, anyways, is the fourth word. Thank you. Linda's got it already. Millie, welcome aboard. And I missed something that Sue said, I think. Quixote from Man of La Mancha. Yes, and there was a book ahead of that movie. Yep, we decide which is right and which is an illusion. And Nancy, our treasured home, is here. But you just posted a video. I saw it pop up. Don Quixote de la Mancha. Okay, so there's 4 words. They're underneath me, right here, by Linda's picture. The 4 words are regal, appendix, became, and tilt. So you can use any 2 of those words of the 4, any 3 of the 4, or all 4. Make a sentence if you haven't already, and then we put your thing in the pot, and we have another $5. It's an Arizona. It's a $5 Arizona quick scratch picket. It wasn't waxing poetic. Yeah, you can though. All right, everybody's saying hi to Millie and James. Letter number 16 is a J. Any J's? I don't think there was. 17 is an R. Yes, there are some R's. There's an R in reduce and regal. Row. We spelled a word. We need 3 to win something up here. There's an R in impromptu, an R in ripe and royal. Anyways, the word that we spelled is row. Okay, there's an R in ledger and 4. Any R's in the bonus words? Yes. Brunch has an R, and that is it. The next letter is a T. The tilt of the bar became the appendix of the regal crown. That's cute. Our treasured home is in the pile here, I think. J. Charles, Devil Dog. You're going to be the last one I come to, Nancy. Isn't that how it goes? I got one for She Devil, Todd Johnson. Our treasured home. You're in, Nancy. William became a regal man and went back to the liquor store. Aren't you already in? I think you are. That's an excellent sentence. Back to the liquor store. I remember those days. Boy, I was starting to feel it. I'm convinced that Rice Krispie brownie that I purchased, that should have clued me in. I thought I was doing something for charity. It was a pot brownie. All right. We'll see you in a minute. What's our next letter? T. Working on T. Ant has a T and town has a T. Impromptu has a T. Youthful and tug. Well, guess what? We just spelled another word. Tug. So we have row and tug. We need a third word. There's a T in tilt. Actually, 2 T's. All right. Any T's? Yes, entity has 2 T's. So we're getting there. We have 2 letters left. When I get to letter number 20, I'll give you a 5th word. Joking. Next is Y. Let's see what we have for a Y. Now, do we have anybody coming on after me in a half an hour? There's a Y in youthful and royal. Any more Y's? Entity and monkey both have Y's. So in the bonus words, entity and monkey, each one of them needs an N. And brunch needs an N and a C. Device needs a C. Became needs a C and an A. An L would be cool. An F would be cool. We only have 1 letter left. A would be incredible. Or an N would be awesome too. Or a P. Let's see what we get. The last letter is, why not? The last letter is an X. There's an X in appendix. That's it. So now I'm going to double check. Regal. Were there any A's or L's? And there were not. Lagoon, we need an A and an N. Didn't have either one of those. Let's look for the ones where we only need 1 letter. There were no C's. Ant, A-N. Okay, P's, the word ripe. If we had a P, nope. Youthful, was there an F? Because the word for, no F, no L's, no L's, no A's, no L's. No C's, no A's, no C's, no N's, no C's, no N's, no N's. So this one turned out to be a dud. I am so sorry, Nancy. What a bummer. But hey, you got a second chance, right? Did you make a sentence yet? Okay, give it to someone else. We'll give it to Nancy as a second chance. Okay, William? So Nancy, we got both Nancys in. Oh, 4 words, William, yeah. Okay, have I missed anybody? I'm going to give it till 1:45 before I draw, which is kind of usual. Went back to a liquor store. I love that. Yep, Nancy is still a winner. Back to work tomorrow. What is that you do for work, Nancy, besides solve mysteries? All right, I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to put my dime down. And now, one thing I haven't been able to do is lay down on my back, and try to get the backs of my legs tan. That ain't happening yet. And only once. Oh, only one time in Arizona, way up on the hill, and we had one good sunny day and I didn't have to work, and there was nobody for at least a mile. The cattle thought I was pretty funny, sunbathing in the nude. Haven't had a second chance to do that, but hopefully, we'll see. Arizona Adventure. It's a $5 ticket. I don't know what you have to do. If you reveal an Arizona symbol, you win the prize for that symbol. Reveal a Arizona state symbol, double the prize. I'm guessing it's just says the play instructions are on the back. Well, it just says scratch everything. Okay, that's what we'll do then. Yeah, scratch the entire play area. And if you get an Arizona symbol, the flag, you win the prize. And if you get the Arizona state symbol with the cactus, I'll try to hold it up there. Can you see that? Anyways, it looks like that's all there is to it. Yeah, I got the Daisy Dukes on. These aren't my smallest ones. They're close. You can't unsee it. I like short shorts. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. We like short shorts. It's a silly song. Okay, we still got what? We got 9 minutes basically to go. Tilt of the Crown Royal bottle contributed to the King's regal appendix bursting. That's a good one, Linda. I know that you're already in. Who should I put in your place? Or for the sentence that you just made? See, Nod is already in. KK Spirit. And Sue, Lucky Dog. Nancy Drew is in. Nancy Hawkins is in. Linda Barker is in. And William is in. And Edward is in. Who should we put in? That's an old commercial. Is it an old commercial? I think it was just a silly song. I remember hearing it quite a bit. Usually around Halloween. The one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. We like short shorts. Flying purple people eater. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Millie's here still, right? We could put Millie in. I just need somebody that's still here who didn't make a sentence, but you don't have to make a sentence because Linda made an excellent sentence right there. So we have an extra sentence for somebody who's not in yet. Right now, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in. And we have 12 people in the house. So there's 4 of you that have not made a sentence. We get military over here quite often and border patrol. I saw 3 rangers today. They take care of the BLM land, but I haven't seen any around here. I've seen them at the gas station. What's the word? What word? What are you talking about? There's 4 words on the thing there, Brene. But you don't have to make a sentence because I can put you in because Linda made an extra sentence. And your chip is right here. So you are in, Brene. James is in. San at the hospital. Son-in-law's daughter. Oh, for once, something good. I sure hope so anyways, James. And you know what? I saw your right You're in, James. Let's hope you win. You got 5 more minutes. Then we'll shake and bake it. And if anybody still wants to make a sentence, the 4 words are underneath me. They're right here. Okay. Nice hot day, good for coffee. Somebody said they had to stop drinking regular coffee now. They're going to switch to decaffeinated. And I'm thinking, that's just doesn't seem like it. Decaffeinated coffee, yuck. What's the point? Well, sometimes you got to do what the doctor says. A great grandfather-in-law. Wow, cool. A narcoleptic. Well, I'm trying to think what narcoleptic means. I know what nymphomaniac is, but uh, kleptomania, I know what that one is, but narco sleeping. Doesn't it have something to do with sleep? Either you sleep all the time or you don't sleep. I can't remember. I think it's sleeping more than that. You could you could be in a conversation and then suddenly just fall asleep. My would have been kind of like a brother-in-law to me. It was extended family. Let's put it that way. He had that. Yeah, they fall asleep suddenly. You're right, Nudge. Yeah. Not to make fun of that. That's not cool, but in some ways, I used to tease them about it. Like, yeah, you're just bored with us. Bernie, you must have been doing something a lot that you exhausted. Because I have never known you to fall asleep in one of my boring live streams. Is Mo Banks still here? I haven't heard him pipe up. No such thing as an in-law. They're all family. Yeah, you're right, William. I agree. Now I'm divorced. I do not see the ex, but I see her family and her kids, and we're all fine. Um, yeah, I don't. I suppose there's a few people that don't like me out there, and that's okay. I don't care. I probably still like them, although I might be cautious. It's okay. They can judge all they want. They need a break in time. One more minute. You fake sleep. See, now if I was trying to fake sleep, you'd have to wake me up. Gord's here. Crazy night at work. I'll give you 30 seconds to come up with a sentence. Renee's got ants in her pants. I'll come chase them for you. Oh. Aw, thank you, Nancy. That's so sweet. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I had a poopy Valentine earlier. I made a video. The tilt in the operating trailer made my appendix. That's a good one, Gord. I gotcha. You're in, and now it's shake and bake time. Did anybody find out? Is there anybody? We know that Nate's not, but is there anybody that we should raid in the next 15 minutes from now? Or just call it good? Excuse me. Boom. And I have a chip in my hand. Oh, here's the ticket. And whose chip is it? What color is it? Green? It is William Brody. All right, William. Well, let's see. Where's Vanna? We need Vanna. William Brody. Come on down. You're the next winner on The Price is Right. Where is my notebook? Oh, right there. It's in front of the computer. I lost it. Okay, this one's for William Brody. And we don't know what we're doing, but we're going to find out here. The first symbol is agave. The next symbol is a rattler, rattlesnake. We got to have an Arizona flag or Arizona symbol or state symbol. Anyways, the next is a saddle. Saddle up, buckaroos. The next is a wheel. And the next is a sombrero. Brody. All right, now we got 5, 10, 15 more chances. Could have swore I heard a coyote. It's too early. The next symbol is a jackrabbit. I've only seen one so far. I've only seen 2 roadrunners. Javelina. I have not seen a javelina yet. I saw a Sasquatch, but no javelinas. Saloon. Shows saloon doors is what it's showing. Next symbol is a canyon. Okay. Next is a lasso. Got 10 more symbols. We got a horseshoe and we have a boot and we have a horse. Next is a stagecoach. Boy, almost every one of these is reminding me of Tombstone. So I'll probably swing through Tombstone again on my way south. That would be towards the end of March. Sun. Okay, we got 5 more symbols. Outlaw. Shows a guy with a COVID mask on. A lizard. Cute little guy. 3 more symbols. The heck is that? CTCHR. Oh, it's a dream catcher. That's cool. Doesn't say dream. Just says catcher. A coyote. Last symbol. No, no, Gord. It's a Arizona cash word. Got one symbol yet to scratch off. But so far we haven't gotten the flag or the other state emblem thing. The last one is a cactus. And it looks like a barrel cactus in particular that's in bloom. Not that they're all that colorful. But the problem is we didn't match the two Arizona symbols, either one of them. I'm trying to show that. Above my finger is the symbols. Another dud. Well, that's a bunch of crud. Crud duds. Yeah, William. I don't know. You're supposed to win. And Nancy was supposed to win. Everybody's supposed to win, win, win. Big money. Didn't happen. Well, we're still all winners. Even me with a silly bandana. I have like 15 of these, all different colors. Don't know what color to wear tomorrow. I've been wearing this one for like a week. It still smells good. So that's a good thing. I have not sweat a lot. My hair needs to be combed, but at least it doesn't smell bad. So I just wear this to hide my bald spot. Oh my goodness. What a riot. I enjoy this so much. And I got basically one more hour of sunshine, although it's starting to cool off already. I can feel the temperature is dropping. But it's not supposed to be terribly cold tonight. 45 is what I read for the low. To me, that's like perfect. You know, it was 42 this morning, but I only needed just the one blanket last night. The one fuzzy, furry, velour style blanket, whatever. That's all I needed. I was fine. I'm just putting the chips in the rack. Thank you, Linda. It's always fun. That's what we're here for. And we're here to back each other up, too. I mean, somebody needs prayers, we're here. We may not be able to do much else, but we can pray, and we know that God hears us. He answers prayers. Sunshine. You ready for bed in Illinois? Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock here, Mobang. Almost 5. Yeah, 45. That's not bad for out here in the desert, in my opinion, at this time of year. So it's spring. The crops, when you go over by Yuma, you know, even around here, not too far, there's crops that they irrigate with canals. It's very interesting. I'm seeing lettuce, I'm seeing cauliflower, I'm seeing onions, some other crops that I don't quite recognize. You know, probably because they're not bloomed yet. I mean, there's all in all stages. They're being harvested right now, some of these crops, but they're planting more. And then there's some that are like halfway, you know, maybe in another month they'll be ready to harvest. It is quite the process down here. And there are many, many, like we see in Sparta, you know, usually in August, September, October, you know, the migrant, the workers, buses. And we have a lot of them in Sparta because the apple harvest, the peach harvest is huge. But I'll tell you what, I think there's more buses down here. And it's kind of cool. They got a bus that everybody rides, and then they got 2 porta-johns on a trailer behind them. So that's kind of cool. I was thinking, hey, I could do that. Get a couple porta-johns in a trailer and haul it with me. Maybe I could go to the BLM land and be very popular. But, have one that's unisex and then convert the other one into a shower. Charge a quarter per shower, 50 cents. I don't know. Yep, you're right. That's right. Exceedingly abundantly more than we think. It's so true, Nancy. I totally believe it. But last Friday. Oh, you took me 4 days. I see. To drive 1,700 miles. That's, for once, you kind of took your time. I've known you to drive it all at once. Or did you take your time? If it's 4 days, I think you took your time. You actually stopped somewhere and rested. Yeah, Brown in Illinois, I agree. But down here, I've seen flowers blooming. I'm reminded back in December of '72, I was in San Diego and there were roses blooming. I wouldn't doubt that there's some down here. I've seen lemon trees with lemons on them. We're your friends, definitely, William. Uh-oh, now something happened there. Lazy fingers. A date farm. Yeah, I know. I stopped at this restaurant in Dateland. It's just down the road here, in between Yuma and Tucson. It's a town called Dateland. I stopped and I asked the girl for a date, and she said, "We're fresh out. Would you like a fig?" Oh. Yeah, they're out here. There's definitely, and there's a type of date, starts with an M. I can't remember the actual, I can't remember the type of date, but they're not cheap. You can buy them from Walmart. They're like, 10 pounds for $120, something like that. The poppies, yep. Get my camera ready. I will, Bernie. Boondocking with Adriana. I thought she was still there when I pulled in a few nights ago. Chantel was still there. Merton and Sue were still there. And I stayed 2 nights, and then I pulled out, waved to Chantel, waved to Merton and Sue, but Adriana was gone. So 700 miles a day, that's a chunk. I have not done more than 400 in one day, and that's enough. I like to do 150 to 200, call it good. When am I going to do another live where we can come up? I just got to kind of remember. You want to come up, just ask, and we'll do that. We only got 1 minute left here, but maybe Saturday, So I have not chosen a victim yet for Saturday, but I will. Hadley's in Cabazon has fantastic date shakes. Wow. Cabazon. Huh. Tommy, welcome aboard. Just in time to say goodbye. Yeah, I will be going off here in about a minute. Do they deliver? I don't know. Amazon does. Places to be and things to do. The things, how you're supposed to say it, Mobang, is I got things to see and people to do. Good having you aboard. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming aboard tonight. It's been fun. We didn't have any real cash winners, but we still had fun. No, I'm not, Tommy. I did. Yes, he brought Rocky. Um, Last week, chatted with Ron a couple times uh, with a potluck, and Brene made sure to bring the German chocolate cake, which Ron loved, and so did I. So did a lot of people. It was amazing. And then I talked to Ron a little bit the next day, and then he left. And he was on, he couldn't get his computer. Ron couldn't get his computer to work right, but he was in Blythe, California at Badge's campsite. And so when Badge did a live stream, Ron was on the live stream and kind of updating people what was going on with him because, he hadn't done a live. He got out of the hospital. Basically, he still had his hospital band around his wrist at the potluck on, what day was that? Saturday or Sunday? Whatever day it was at Ironwood. He still had his hospital name tag on. He kept it a secret. Yeah. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, we have a blast here. So I'll probably be seeing you on somebody's live stream in the next couple days. I'm going to explore around California some more here at the corner. I'm just 25 miles outside of Yuma, but I'm in California. I took the directions that Merton and Sue gave me. And then I found out that Van Aid also was going on here. And so I volunteered to help people, but no one's asked me. So I'm doing my own thing. They want my help. They know where I'm camped. There you go, James. Yeah. All right. I hope that baby comes out toothless and naked. James, isn't that what blind views always say? Hope all your babies are born toothless and naked. Or naked and toothless, something like that. Oh my goodness. She makes coffee. I'm not 100% sure where she's landed so far. I don't know if she's up in Blythe or up in Quartzsite or where the heck she is. She doesn't sit still long enough. I can't catch up with her. I only got to talk to her a little bit, as a matter of fact, at Ironwood. It was almost a high bye. All right. So, this is what's going on. We'll see you Saturday. Same time. And it should be 2 shows. And we'll guess the channel. And if somebody wants to come up, like William, just ask. We can always do that. So, until Saturday, until whenever, I'm belching water. I'm sure I sucked in air. Fair winds and smiles. And as always, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard tonight, mateys. Catch you later. Yeah, walking the plank.